Thank you. It's a little intimidating. Everybody else is so talented, and I'm just going to talk about my vagina. So, yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Thank you. Hey, shut up. I was serious. I am going to talk about being a slut, though, but I want you guys to know something before I start. Everything I'm going to tell you is real, and I want you to imagine you're me, and then maybe it will be better. My hands are shaking. You're talented people. All right, so I decided to take a vow of celibacy. Lasted 5 months because I did a lot of thinking, and I was like spending a lot of time with myself. And then I just realized that I like to bang dudes, I guess, so that was over. When I was younger, though, I really thought, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm gonna be worth so much, like, this is gonna be, like, this is my thing, right? Like, people are gonna wanna bang me, it's gonna be like a Beanie Baby, like, it's gonna be worth a lot. So I'm collecting them at McDonald's, and I have a friend in college, she left college, never been kissed. Talented band, what's up, man? Come on. She left college, never been kissed, and she's getting engaged. So I was like, her virginity is like a Bitcoin. No one expected it, and it keeps going up in value, right? And mine, we thought, but no. I always have been this child. I was this child that like flung open my door and was like, Mom, Dad, I'm mad at Chad, and then like closed it. My mom calls it being an open book. But I sat them down and I said, when I was 16, I said, Mom, Dad, I just want to tell you guys, tomorrow I'm going to lose my virginity, right? And my mom started crying. She's like, we're Catholic people, and this is your treasure. And my dad was just like, what are you, 15 or 16? Get out there. But I was talking to my grandma the other day, and we were having an interesting conversation. She was like, you're 25 now. She's from the farm, And shut up. And she said, if you were 25 in my day and you weren't married or with a baby, people thought you were retarded. Or a loose woman. And I was like, well, and she goes, no, I know. I already talked to your father about that. She goes, but I was watching Oprah, and there was a girl on there who has had sex with 85 men. And she still had a boyfriend on the show. And I was like, so, yeah, like, being a slut is cool now, Grandma. And she was like, no, I just mean, like, she had a boyfriend. What are you doing wrong still? Don't worry, it's going to get funnier. But I'm not a slut, and here's why. Let me tell you. Because I really think every guy is going to be the one. Like 36 times now or something. But really, I saw, like, all those guys were the one. And the girls, too, they were the one. So I know you saw me feeling you. But anyway, I was in a long-distance relationship so far away. I just love you. I was in a long-distance relationship with this guy in Chicago, and, we were doing, like, boyfriend-girlfriend things. So I thought, like, oh, this is my time. And I remember I asked him, I was like, so, Obi, I mentioned that so you would know he was black. Yeah, that's right. I said, Obi, are you my boyfriend or a Jedi? Oh my God, that's so much funnier. God damn it. And he said, no, I'm not. And instead of handling it appropriately, I just openly sobbed all the way from Chicago to Las Vegas. I was walking down Madison Avenue with my backpack like, ah! And this couple goes by and she's like, no, babe, that girl was crying. Like, she's crying. Like, we should go see what's wrong. And he's like, oh, I like sports, whatever. And I got onto the train and I was still openly sobbing. I was openly sobbing, and I wasn't paying attention to who was around me. And this guy walks up, and he's clearly, homeless. He's not wearing any shoes. And he stops by me, and he puts his hand on my shoulder. He says, are you all right? I looked down at his frostbitten feet, and I thought to myself, just when you think you're never going to find the one, here he is. Sit down, babe. Openly sobbing. in the airport, homeless man, just when you think you're never gonna find the one. So when I was 8, that's when I started really realizing like people were lying a lot about a lot of shit that didn't need to be lied about. For example, Santa? More of an idea, my mom says to me. Also, I was friends with these 2 girls when I was about 8. They were older. I just did whatever, the fuck they told me to do. It's pretty much like my life now, but this is like maybe, I don't know, hopefully you've seen it, Hocus Pocus. There's 3 witches, whatever. So there's like the bossy cool witch, Bette Midler. There's the slutty hot witch, Sarah Jessica Parker, and then some nameless fat witch who drags a vacuum cleaner behind her. And I see you've already put it together which one I went to school as a 3rd grader. So I show up to school dragging a vacuum cleaner, and I'm like, hey, where are my friends? They told me this would be cool, right? And they're laughing at me on the playground. I'm not kidding. I am dragging a vacuum cleaner. And I'm like, guys, feel bad for me. No, it was funny. Then I got the game Guess Who, which in the commercial, I don't know if you remember, there was like a ginger kid I was gonna be friends with, and there was like a black guy that obviously I was gonna be friends with. There's a lot of people on this Guess Who board that were popping up, and they're like, can you guess who? And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have so many friends, like this is gonna be great. And I opened the box, they don't talk. They don't talk at all. And my mom is like, oh, you're so cute. It was just a commercial. Maybe to you. All right, I'm gonna get off the stage. Last time I told someone I loved them, let me start at the beginning. He said, I love you, mid-orgasm, and I thought it was real. So I said, I love you too. And then he said, oh shit, I was just kidding. And then he said, can you please get out of my car? Everyone's the one. So if you want my number, I'll give it to you. Okay, have a great night. You guys have been so awesome. La, la, la. Tip your wait staff. Thanks to my friends who are here, all of you. Means a lot. Okay, I'm not winning an award. Goodbye.